My favorite memories as a member of the chamber and being on the board and serving as president was just in seeing the community come together to revitalize and save the chamber and make it thrive. And so during my presidency and time on the board, we really turned the chamber around, increased our membership, increased our engagement in the community.
Industrial development was a big thing. Real proud of the fact. In fact, my predecessor, Lucius Jones, he kind of hit it up and was largely responsible for bringing Vichy to Wendell. And it seems like not long following that, he brought Siemens. Siemens came to Wendell, so industrial development was a big item.
Major goal was to hit 100 members. You can imagine we only had about 60 when I joined. So hitting that goal was very exciting.
I would have to say that the biggest success, wholeheartedly, from when I was president is hiring Shelley Lesnowich. I said, we don't have enough money to hire you, and she said, that's my job, is to make enough money to hire me. And she did, and I think that that was really a big turning point for the Wendell Chamber of Commerce.
My favorite memories of the chamber started at an early age because my dad built this building. So I was on site when the groundbreaking occurred. And from being a child in this building to bringing my child, who was elementary age when I was president, just having the family and the teamwork, I would think growing up in this building, raising a child in this building, and still being able to be around and watch the legacy continue.
Definitely our team. You know, there was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears put into our few years there. We didn't have anybody full-time in the office, and it really was a group effort. But at the same time, it's something I wouldn't change for the world because I got some of my best friends out of that experience.
So when I was president, one year we decided to do a 5K to go along with the Fall Festival. We only had about 12 runners, and we didn't have enough volunteers at the time to really execute it. The sad thing was a really fast runner got out front, and we had to move our volunteers as the race went on. Well, this guy was so fast he got out front of the volunteers, and no one was directing him, and he got lost. It was a pretty funny thing, but the poor guy was so angry because he never finished the race and he got lost. We had to go find him. It was awful.
Our big thing at that time, we were trying to get the mortgage paid down on this building. We had just built it, and we did a number of fundraisers. I think I did so many hot dog sales, I was making hot dogs in my sleep.
Well, as president, there was a very unique event that occurred during my time. It was 9/11. The presidents of the Chambers of Commerce of North Carolina went to a meeting. It was a retirement event for Jesse Helms. So we were on Capitol Hill the night before, and we were to meet with the transportation secretary the day of. So as I was going through security with the U.S. Congressman, it was Bob Etheridge at the time. I was in D.C. when they cleared the streets of Washington, D.C. Spent the day with the congressman and his staff, and really developed some strong ties and friendships with the United States congressman. So that was pretty special. He then came to Wendell, and we dedicated the flagpole out front together, and he brought a flag that had been flown over the White House to Wendell, and he came in person. So that was pretty special.
You develop relationships with other business individuals throughout the community as you serve on the board and serve as president and be a volunteer, because that's what it's all about. And developing those relationships, and those are long-lasting relationships. I have some really long-lasting relationships that I've had as a result of the chamber directly.
At Wendell, the chamber is so much more than just a chamber of commerce. It is a labor of love, and that in the building in which the chamber is housed was actually built and financed by the business owners and community members coming together. And so what I learned is that it's more than just numbers with the chamber. It's also about the Wendell Chamber of Commerce is the community. It is part of Wendell.
I was so happy to join the chamber and get involved and participate in all the things I did, being a board member, being president, just being a member. I gained so much as a business owner in town, and I can't recommend it enough to all the business owners and just people who are in town that just want to get involved. I really enjoyed my time with the Wendell Chamber.
When you become a member of the Wendell Chamber of Commerce, you not only become a member, an active, engaged member of the town of Wendell, but you also get to see your business showcased and be a part of the business community.
I don't know if there's really anything that I would want to change with the chamber. I think right now, all the efforts that the chamber's doing are amazing. The amount of membership that's coming in, I'm so excited about just everything that they're doing. So it's hard for me to think about anything that could change when I think that they're rock stars right now.